What's up, y'all? It's Monday. I hope everybody had a great weekend, and I hope everybody woke up happy and healthy. So with that said, let's go ahead and get down. And I want to revisit the conversation that everybody is having on social media as it pertains to Chilli and her MAGA affiliation, because Cheryl James, aka Salt, has jumped into the fire head first to defend Chilli. And a lot of people are looking at Salt with the side eye, and rightfully so. Now, I don't know if you guys are suffering from this, but I've been suffering from this ailment for quite some time. And I'm suffering from Racetastic fatigue. Drop down in the comments and let me know if you're suffering from the same thing. Because honestly, guys, they're everywhere you turn. It's like a infestation that just cannot be contained whatsoever. I don't even think the Orkin man could get rid of this type of infestation. But anyway, let's get back to Salt and Chilli. So after Chilli started receiving major backlash for reposting a very insensitive post about Michelle Obama being a man, and the fact that somebody dug up some information that Chilli actually donated to the Trump campaign, Salt decided to actually defend her, and this is what she posted initially. Chilli, please keep your pretty head all the way up, sister. This world is very quick to believe anything and everything posted on social media, quick to crucify and slow to forgive. Even when you straighten it out, haters will always hate. We know you in your heart. I truly pray that you don't shed not one tear or lose not 1 minute of sleep or peace over any of this. We got you, and any threat of not coming to the show from anyone will not stop us from loving on you and supporting you as a person and your legacy in music. This is the type of bullying we as people have to stand up to. Whoever comes to see us, great, and whoever doesn't will miss something special. Powerful sisters coming together, positive vibes only. Continue to let your light shine, queen. So after I saw this post, I actually posted it on my Instagram, and if you're not following me on there, consider giving me a follow at Tough News TV. You can also click the link in the description box and it'll take you right there. So I proceeded to go to Salt's Instagram page to see if any of the sisters had jumped into the comments of Salt's previous posts that were unrelated to the Chilli incident, and y'all did not disappoint. Y'all ran into Salt's comments like this.
Okay.
So someone asked Salt, what do you think of Chilli? I don't want to support her, but I want to see you guys. And Salt responded and says, she's not the only one on this tour. I think they don't want to see black women coming together in such a powerful way, and this was dug up to sabotage, but I respect your choice. Then from there, the comments sort of went to hell. This person says, at Salt, the felon that she donated to is the one who doesn't want to see black women come together. My money not supporting anyone who supports a racist. So are you MAGA or nah? Then someone else says, Salt just did a comment supporting Chilli. She's compromised too. Then someone else says, you calling folks a bully because they don't want to support a person who donated to a PDF, I'm paraphrasing there, who has caused so much suffering of black and brown people, caused over 300K black women to be unemployed, is crazy work. Rich people seem to only care about themselves and other rich people. Then someone else comments and says, oh, there's more of you on this tour. You just made it real easy to not buy that ticket. Then someone else chimes in and says they didn't have to dig too far. Her digital footprint was easy to see how she feels. Then this person says, I get what you're saying, but actions have consequences, sis. You supporting your family out there for no King's Day, but Chilli is supporting the oppressor. You said the only power we have is our dollars, but if she's on tour, it affects all the artists on this tour dollars. Then lastly, someone says, so you're okay supporting a black woman who supports a president that posts the Obamas as apes, has caused countless black women to lose their jobs, and who proudly ended programs to help black people, including black students, black entrepreneurs, and etc. Come again. Now, what I find disingenuous on the part of Salt is the fact that she seems to be more perturbed at the fact that somebody actually went and dug up the information that exposes Chilli for donating to the Trump campaign. And she's saying that it was a ploy to sabotage black women coming together. Well, Chilli, you can say with her political alignment, doesn't want black women to come together anyway. She's just there for a check. Let's just keep it real. She's there to make the money off of black people, especially black women. Chilli could care less what black women and men have to put up with on a day-to-day basis because it really doesn't affect her. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just sad to see Salt coming to the defense of Chilli to this magnitude. I am really disappointed in Salt. Now, you guys could correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I haven't seen T-Boz say anything about this particular situation. I haven't seen her speak out in defense or in support of Chilli, and that says a lot right there. Now, I'm not in the business to tell a woman to keep her mouth closed, but I have to say in this instance, I think it would have been the best choice for Salt, because now you're putting the spotlight on the entire tour. If Chilli hadn't already did it enough, you know what I'm saying? And she has, but at the end of the day, there are people who are questioning who En Vogue aligns with, who Peppa aligns with, and now these people probably feel that they may have to come out and speak and announce their political alignment just because Chilli has been a goofball. And then on top of that, I'm pretty sure that you guys seen what Nick Cannon had to say riding alongside Amber Rose in that big old truck. Check out these two clips.
Party.
That's right. Former Democrat, former liberal.
Yeah.
I was a liberal Democrat my whole life. Democrats don't care about black people.
Okay,
and they don't care about people. They don't care about people of color.
I agree with you 100%.
Thank you,
People don't know that the Democrats is the party of the KKK.
Yep.
People don't know that the Republicans are the party that freed the slaves.
But guess what?
There's been a lot of commentary about Nick Cannon and Amber Rose talking about Republicans freed the slaves and Democrats were the Klan. Not a lot of conversation about this guy, though. Not a lot of conversation about Barry Goldwater, who was the Republican nominee for president in 1964 against LBJ, who passed the Civil Rights Act. He was a senator from Arizona. He voted against passing the Civil Rights Act. He said extremism in the defense of liberty is no vice. Moderation in the pursuit of justice is no virtue. Barry Goldwater ran for president, and he is the father of the modern conservative movement that we see, not Ronald Reagan. When Barry Goldwater ran for president, he lost drastically, but he won Arizona, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, and South Carolina, the Deep South. These were the states that were most against passing the Civil Rights Act in America. And the senator from Arizona won those states. And as a result, he birthed the modern far-right movement that we see today. As a matter of fact, Ronald Reagan endorsed him in 1964 when he ran for president, because Ronald Reagan was at the start of his political career. Reagan gave a speech in support of Goldwater in 1964, and Reagan's political career was gaining momentum. 2 decades later, he would shake up the political establishment by pursuing Goldwater-like hawkish policies. So if you're not talking about the 1964 election as well, where these 5 states in the Deep South, which we know fought the hardest against the Civil Rights Act passing, as well as this West Coast state, Arizona, then you haven't done enough homework and don't know enough about politics in our history. These things are quite easy to find too, how Barry Goldwater brought the far right center stage in the 1964 presidential race. We listen to too many of our entertainers and athletes like they are our advocates and our scholars. And if you're not willing to sit down with the advocates and the scholars, you should, and leave it to those who are really trying to help black folks advance in this system called America. And if you don't know the whole story, why are you the one telling the story? As always, do good, seek justice.
Now, I remember fondly, it wasn't too long ago where Nick Cannon was fighting for his life because he got counseled by the JEWSs, right? He called them evil, he was dropped by Viacom, and then he turned to the black community for support. And now he goes out here and says this. I'm telling you, it's just raccoon-tastics everywhere. But anyway, I'm gonna let this go right here. I want you guys to feel free to drop down in the comments and let me know what you think about everything I discussed. Don't forget to like, also share this video, and if you're new here, consider subscribing to the channel. I'll check you guys out later. Have a beautiful day.